Now to Alabama politics. The 2016 Alabama legislative session is over. But how long will it be before lawmakers get called back to Montgomery? News 5's Peter Albrecht has more on the unfinished business that could likely lead to a special session.
Time ran out on the legislative session last night with a number of big issues unresolved.
Prisons, of course, the Medicaid, you got the BP thing.
Speaker Mike Hubbard revealing 3 major issues that might have to be dealt with in a special session.
We'll have to make a decision on that, and if we were to come back, it would include the prison bill, and it would also include the BP situation.
But even in a special session, those subjects will be divisive.
To walk out of the session empty-handed, doing nothing whatsoever to deal with the prison overcrowding, people realize it was a problem.
Instead of building super prisons, we need to be building super schools and super highways. Why would we not do a bond issue for our K through 12 schools and our highways first before we build Ritz-Carlton for our prisoners?
Deciding how to spend the BP funds will be equally tricky.
I think it's 2 counties versus the rest of the state.
We're going to figure out how to do this and get the South properly recognized from this BP oil settlement.
And that BP money ties into 2 other unresolved issues, fully funding Medicaid and paying down state debt. No word on when that special session would be, but, Mel, there is a federal lawsuit out there involving overcrowding in prisons, and that could result in that special session being sooner than later.
Well, Peter, I understand that there was one last-ditch effort last night to pass that BP oil bill.
There was, and it was an interesting one, Mel. At 11:58, Pritchard's Napoleon Bracey brought back up the original BP bill. That was the one that included about $500 million for road work, more than half of that in Mobile and Baldwin counties. It was a Hail Mary that was almost answered.
We only had 2 minutes left. It was like running a 2-minute drill. Threw it up to try to see if we could get it past. Everybody was in the good mood, giving spirit, and, you know, we just about got to the finish line. So, but it's not something we're going to give up on. We're going to keep fighting for it.
And that vote was 50-37, with 18 either abstaining or not voting, so pretty close. And it was a Hail Mary, Mel, that got tipped. It fell to the ground before anybody could jump in and catch it. It was close.
Close. Thank you very much, Pete.